Northern Virginia features many style of condos. However, in the past 5 years or so, the 2/2 townhouse style condo has become a very popular choice for builders and residents all throughout Northern Virginia. However, I've noticed a lot of people who are not familiar with this style of condo. So in this week's video, I'm gonna share with you everything that you need to know about the 2/2 townhouse style condos that you can find right here in Northern Virginia, and we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it is David, your favorite realtor. As always, you know it, it's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. And if it's your first time here on my channel, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because every week I release videos what it's like to live, work, play, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, cost of living, basically everything that you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. So why am I making this video? Well, the 2/2 townhouse style condo is extremely popular here in Northern Virginia. However, it's not very popular in other parts of the country. When I have folks reach out to me who are relocating to the area, I try to describe these condos and they seem confused just because it's not very common where they're coming from. Another reason why I'm making this video is there's literally not a single video on YouTube about this style of home. I literally looked everywhere, could not find it. So I figured, hey, why not make one? Also, I personally live in this style of home. I actually live in the upper 2 level with the rooftop terrace and I absolutely love it. So if you're in the market for like a condo or a townhouse, I believe the 2/2 townhouse style condo can be some of the best value that you can buy anywhere in Northern Virginia. So what is a 2/2 townhouse style condo, also known as a stacked townhouse? Well, basically what it is a hybrid between a condo and a townhouse. So the outside is gonna look like a traditional 4-level townhouse. However, the lower 2 levels is somebody's home, and then the upper 2 levels is somebody's home as well. And there's gonna be a huge difference between living in the lower 2 levels and living in the upper 2 levels. So let's start off with the lower 2. You're going through the front door, you're right there on your main level. You have your kitchen, small little dining room, then you have your small little living room. Now the lower 2 level condos, they're usually about 15 to 1600 square feet, 2 to 3 bedrooms. You're always gonna get 3 baths. You'll get like a small balcony in the rear, and you get a 1-car garage. Now the lower 2 level condo is gonna be way less expensive compared to the upper 2 condo, which we're gonna talk about more here shortly. But the lower 2 is gonna be great, like if you're maybe a first-time home buyer, because they're a lot less expensive, or maybe you're older and you don't want a lot of stairs, or you currently have a single family house right now, but all the kiddos have moved out, and you want to downsize to something much smaller, but not too small, like an apartment-style condo. And then you have your upper 2 level condo. So you open the front door, and instead of you walking right directly to the main level, you basically have to go up 2 flights of stairs, which is probably the biggest con, but we're gonna talk more about that later. Once you go up your 2 flights of stairs, then you're on the main level. Usually you have a wide open floor plan, kitchen right in the middle. And these units are usually 25 to 2700 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, and now a lot of them feature a massive rooftop terrace. And you still get a balcony as well. So if you love outdoors, you get a balcony and a rooftop, and you still get the 1-car garage. And one of the best parts about the upper 2 level condo is basically it's 2,500 square feet split on only 2 levels. Now let's take that same 2,500 square feet and go to a traditional townhouse. Well, that's gonna be split between 3 or 4 levels. So basically each level is gonna be a lot narrower, a lot smaller, and you can feel very tight. But like I said, the best part about the upper 2 level, it's a wide open floor plan. And sometimes you even get that single family feel in a condo, which I know sounds crazy. So the 2/2 townhouse style condo really didn't exist 20 years ago. They started popping up here in Northern Virginia in about the mid-2000s, and they're only in a few communities, and they were not geared towards a luxury audience. They were more for like a first-time home buyers. They didn't have rooftops back then. But everything changed in about 2017 with One Loudoun. Well, they came up with the same 2/2 style condos, but they made it for a luxury audience and added the rooftop terrace. That was a game changer, 100%. I remember the first time I saw one with the rooftop terrace, I was blown away. And now this style home is basically everywhere in Northern Virginia. McLean, Arlington, Reston, Fairfax, Ashburn, Brambleton, Aldie. And now, like I said, with this style of condo, especially with the rooftop, they're geared more towards a luxury audience. So yes, this style of home is definitely not for everybody, but I'm gonna share with you some pros and cons to really help you decide if this is a style of home you should even keep as an option. Now we'll start off with the first pro, and that's gonna be value. I believe if done right, this can be some of the most bang for your buck in terms of a home that you can buy in Northern Virginia. So I personally bought my unit earlier this year. We closed it at $665,000. It was new construction. Like I said, we have the upper 2 level with the rooftop terrace. Now, let's say I want to buy a traditional townhouse that was similar. Rooftop terrace, either new construction or built in the past few years in Ashburn. It would have been about $800,000. So in my mind, I was able to get everything I wanted for $665,000 compared to $800,000 had I gone with a traditional townhouse. The next pro is they tend to be a lot newer. Even though the style of home first appeared here in the mid-2000s, the majority of them were built here in the past 5 years. So if you like wide open floor plans, the latest trends, beautiful kitchens, well, guess what? This style of home may be perfect for you. Another pro is basically zero exterior maintenance. That's one thing I love about it. I just have to worry about inside my 4 walls. I don't have to worry about cutting grass or putting mulch on the ground or shoveling snow during the winter time. Basically, it is very low maintenance, easy living. Another pro is, now this is only for the upper 2 level, and if it has a rooftop terrace, is the outdoor space. Like I said, I have the beautiful rooftop terrace, completely private. So like my outdoor space is probably better than 75% of even single family homes. And the reason I say that is because it's 100% private. No one can see me, not even my neighbors. So if you like privacy, you actually may love this style of home. And on top of the rooftop, I have the covered balcony as well. So if it's raining, I can still enjoy some outside time. Now let's dive into the cons of the 2/2 Townhouse Style Condo. And again, this is gonna be only for the upper 2 level, but hands down the biggest con is stairs, stairs, and more stairs. So with the upper 2 level, like I mentioned earlier, once you walk in your front door, you're not in your house. You have to go up 2 flights of stairs to get to the main level. Now, as someone who lives in this style of home, I've been living in it for about 6 months now. I'll give you the real deal with the stairs. So when you're moving into the unit, the stairs are absolutely horrible. So picture this, you have your car, let's say you have 10 boxes in there. So guess what? That is 10 trips up and down, up and down. Guess what? After those 10 trips, you're gonna be absolutely exhausted. However, once you moved in, you just have to go up the stairs one time and then you're on your main level. So the day-to-day living is way easier compared to moving in. However, disclaimer is, this happens to me a lot. I'll get all the way to my car, turn it on, and I realize I forgot something in my office. I'm like, oh, David, I gotta go all the way up to the top level to pick up whatever it is, my wallet or keys or, MacBook, whatever. So that part is not fun. But other than that, the stairs are not a big deal, in my opinion. Now, the next con with these style of homes is, it is probably not gonna be your forever home. Like the reason the wife and I decided to choose this style of home is just me and her. So 2,500 square feet with 3 bedrooms is plenty of space. But if we end up having 2 kids, well, guess what? We're gonna outgrow this property very fast and we will have to move into the single family home. So yes, you can outgrow these homes very quickly. So that is kind of a big con. It may not be your forever home. Another con with this style of home is, and this really goes for the lower 2 level, is the lower 2 level, they can have a tough time on the resale market. I see it all the time. They sit on the market for a long time. And the reason is they're not huge. They're only about 1,600 square feet. So when you're paying like $500,000 or $550,000 for really not that big a property and not that much outdoor space, they can sit on the market for a long time. And not to mention, it's not really big enough if you have a family. So just keep that in mind if you're considering this style of home, that the lower 2 level can have a hard time reselling. So I'll share with you the main reasons why I decided to buy this style of home. Would I have rather had a single family? Of course, but here in Northern Virginia, you need at least $1 million just to get a halfway decent one. So it's just my wife and I. We don't have any kids, so we don't need a 4,000 square foot house. The home that we bought was in a perfect location for us, one Loudoun in Ashburn. It was new construction, so we got to pick out all our options. So it is a luxury townhouse style condo. We love the wide open floor plan because, like I said, it's 2,500 square feet on only 2 levels, so it's wide open. Plus the rooftop terrace we absolutely love. We love just being out there in the privacy, having sun, having a drink, just enjoying the weather. So that's some of the reasons why we decided to buy this style of condo compared to a traditional townhouse. So if you're in the market for a traditional townhouse in Northern Virginia, I would 100% be open to the 2/2 Townhouse Style Condo. I don't think you'd be disappointed. Not to mention, like I said, I believe it's some of the best value you can buy anywhere in Northern Virginia. And if you want to learn more about the style of house, reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. No, I got your back. And if you want to learn more about living in Northern Virginia, check out these videos right here. They're going to be great resources for you. And I'll see you on the next video.